everyone, Lindsay J here. It's another week of our circuit class. This week we are going to actually slow the pace down. We're going to do what I like to call slow, steady strength. And in this class this week, we are going to be needing some hand resistance. So if you don't have hand weights at home, then you can certainly try an alternative. You can grab some water bottles, even milk jugs. You could do basically anything that is easy to hold on to that has a little bit of weight to it to just add a little bit of extra toning. There are going to be some moves where you'll get the most out of it to have hand resistance, but the majority of this workout you can still get a great workout in even if you don't have even those alternatives at home. So let's get started. All right, so we're going to start with a big inhale up. I'm going to take it down and we are going to actually walk it to an inchworm plank right here and hold. I'm going to have a nice strong torso core supporting my spine, and then I roll it up. Again, inhale up. We bring it down, we walk it out, kind of get that core ready. We're engaging that core, bring it back. Roll it back again, inhale up. Come down. Hold right here, squeeze that core, bring it back. One more, inhale up. Come down. Hold right here. Go ahead and drop it down into a push-up. I'm going to turn this way so you can see me. I'm going to do a push-up all the way over to a child's pose. We've done this stretch before. Come back, push up, modified push up, and then do a child's pose. Come back up, push up, bring it back. Keep it going, you have about 15 more seconds. Down and all the way over. Go ahead, we're gonna bring it all the way up. Roll it up. All right. We're gonna do a side to side reach now, side to side. Up and over, stretching out our side. Now reach in front. Here we go. Let's go ahead and plant those feet. Shoulders come out nice and strong. Again, we're gonna reach down and up. Opposite toe with the opposite arm. Last two right here. We're gonna go into a squat, knee to elbow. Try to squeeze that core, squeeze your navel. Down and squeeze. Down and squeeze. Keep that chest up. Down, squeeze. Down and squeeze. Working on our proper squat right here. Down and up. Down and up. Last one. Go ahead and grab those weights. Okay? We're going to start with lunges around the world. Let's go regular right here in a 4 count. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, and 1. 4. We just hold on one side. Okay, we don't bring that foot back. Okay, towards the other foot. 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, and 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, double time. And just down and up. Down and up. So my back is nice and straight. My shoulders are rolled back and relaxed. Nice and straight, strong back. Okay, knee. My front knee is coming about toe level, perhaps a little past. My body is coming about squared. My hips are squared, coming right in the middle of my 2 legs. Back leg is kind of perpendicular to the floor. Okay, here's your pulses. And pulse. Be gentle on your knees. Pulse, 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 pulse. Just regular lunges right here. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Go ahead and we're going to come wider. Back leg is going to be nice and straight. So I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, and 1. As you can see, back leg tries to stay nice and straight. You're just lowering that front leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and slow. 3, 2, and 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Double time. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. And up, down, and up. Pulse it. So we're slightly pressed down. Okay, you're not all the way down so those presses don't hurt those knees. Pulse, 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 pulse. Definitely hurts with the weights. Okay, shake it out a little bit. We're gonna go off to the side right here. 2, 1, here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, lift. 2 and 1. 4, 3, 2, 1, lift. 4, 3, 2, 1, lift. 4, 3, 2, 1, lift it up. 4, 3, 2, 1, lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, double time, let's go. Down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. Make sure we don't hold that breath. We're breathing through our exercises. Here we go, we're gonna hold it down and pulse, pulse, pulse. Shake it out. Normal squats right here. 4, 3, 2, 1, lift. 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1, lift. 4, 3, 2, 1, lift. When I say normal squats, so my legs are maybe slightly wider than hip width or about hip width. You can either have your toes pointed forward or slightly out to the side. Okay, knees follow the toes. Okay, here's your double time. So just down, squeeze, down, squeeze. My heels stay planted on the ground. Chest is up. I'm at a hip hinge. Okay, back stays in a nice neutral kind of line, a little bit of a curve. Okay, it's a natural curve. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Here's you're gonna hold and pulse, pulse, pulse. After these, we're gonna switch back to our other side, starting with our other lunge. Okay, so I started with my right leg, okay? So now I'm gonna start with my left. Here we go, shake it out. Here we go, normal lunges. 4, 3, 2, 1, lift. This is the normal lunge right here. Just 4, 3, 2, 1, lift. Again, 4, 3, 2, 1, lift. 4, 3, 2, 1, lift. 4, 3, 2, 1, lift. Double time, down and up, down and up. Remember, don't hold that breath. It does not help. Down and up, down and up. And pulse, 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 pulse. Legs are definitely hurting already. Pulse, pulse, work those muscles. Gotta keep it even on each side, right? Okay, shake it out. Okay, here comes the straight leg. Straight leg, so nice and wide. 4, 3, 2, 1, lift. All the way up. 4, 3, 2, 1, lift it up. Again. 4, 3, 2, 1, lift. So you can see my back leg is wide and straight. Okay, you gotta keep that stance wide to be able to keep that back leg straight. Double time, down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. Last one right here, double time, not double time, sorry, pulse, pulse, halfway down, pulse, 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 pulse. Here we go, stand it up. Whoo, shake it out, okay. Side lunge, here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, lift. All the way up. 4, 3, 2, 1, lift. 4, 3, 2, 1, lift. It gets a nice little stretch because this leg has already been worked pretty hard, this opposite leg. Okay, so it kind of gives you a nice little stretch on this side. Obviously that side is hurting a little bit. We lift right here, turn it to a double time. Down and up, down and up, down and up. Almost done with your lunges around the world. Down, up, down and up. Here's those pulses. Sink it down. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Press into this leg. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Shake it out. Here come our squats again. Start them over. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and slow up. Fight that gravity. 1. With those weights. Okay. Killer on those legs. And lift. Squeeze it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift and squeeze. Last one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift. Here comes that double time. Down and up. Down and up. Here we go, we're gonna drop it down, we're gonna pulse it, pulse, pulse, pulse. Go ahead and shake it out. We're gonna have our toes pointed forward. Okay, done with those thighs for now. We're gonna lift into a calf raise. Lift, lift, lift. I'm gonna start with my toes pointed forward first. Lift, lift, lift. Keep it going, about 15 more seconds here. Just lifting up. You should feel it in those calves. Go ahead and shake it out a little bit. We're now going to keep them toes pointed out wide, sorry, and then we're going to lift again. Lift. These are just our only 2 minutes, focused specifically on our calves, okay? Hang with me. I know it feels like they can cramp up easily. I will be cautious of that, don't worry. Lift, lift, lift. You do not have to go at my pace, as always, especially with weights. And with this class, we want to always make sure we keep proper form. If my pace is too fast or too slow, by all means, you pick the pace that feels right for your body. What is most important is keeping our proper form. Lift, lift, lift. Three, 2, and 1. Go ahead and get a drink of water. We're going to actually go down onto the mat to finish our legs. All right. Coming down here, starting in 10 seconds, We're gonna start with a scissor. So I want you to get right here. We're gonna use our core to help stabilize us. We're gonna take that leg forward and back. I have my weight on my hip just to add a little extra resistance to this. What's important with this move is I'm trying to move the rest of my body as little as possible and use my core to help stabilize. Okay, go ahead and start your circles. I'm going to start my circle going forward. Start to go backwards. We're going to go backwards with it. Working those abductor, the hip abductors. So it's the outside. We're working the outside of our leg, our thigh, our glutes. You should feel them burning by now. Pulse up, just pulsing up and down. Last move for this side. I know it hurts. Pulse, pulse. We'll stretch those hips at the end. All right, put that weight down. Woo! Switch it to the other side. Usually start with that scissor. Get ready right here. 5 seconds. 2 and 1. Scissor side to side. Remember, I'm using my core to stabilize. Using this opposite leg too to help stabilize, but obviously now it is very tired. So just try and keep that body moving as little as possible. You're going to be a little shaky, and that's okay. Here we go, start your circle. So I'm going to start forward first. It's up to you how you'd like to start. Here we go, start it backwards. Few more seconds here, and then we got our pulses, and then you're done with your legs for the day. Burns, guys, it burns. Here we go, pulse up and down. Woohoo! Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Whew. Definitely hurts. If you need to sit it back into like a child's pose, gonna stretch out those hips a little bit. Okay, we're going into arms. All right, so okay, and let's say you've got 20 more seconds here, so if you need to stretch out those hips a little bit more. Like I said, though, we will be stretching our hips at the end. I'll make sure we do. Okay, we're gonna do bicep curls. 3, 2, 1, here we go. I lift 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it back. 2 and 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, take it back. So as you can see, I doubled up with my weights. I feel like bicep curls, you can usually lift maybe a little bit more than with other arm movements. So I have my 5s and my 3s, so I've got 8 pounds. I have 8 pounds in my hands right now. Here we go, double time. Lift, lift. You can always drop down in weight, okay? Which we eventually will need to, I'll need to. But if you check my form, I wanna make sure my back stays nice and straight. My shoulder blades, I'm thinking of it as rolling my shoulders back, kind of pressing my shoulder blades into my back to keep a nice straight back. I do not want those shoulders rolling forward. Lift, lift. Here we go, we're gonna pulse. You're gonna keep it halfway and pulse it. Checking those shoulders, making sure they don't pull forward. This is where it's good to kind of do it in front of a mirror. Make sure that back stays nice and straight and your shoulders don't get a rounded look. Notice, rounded, right here is rounded. Right here, I'm keeping them back. Shoulder blades, I'm trying to press into my back. Okay, I'm gonna come up and we're gonna come halfway. Up, halfway and hold. Up, halfway and hold. Now we come down halfway. Down, bring them up halfway. Lift, lift, lift. Last one right here, hold it out in front. We do an open and a close. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Kind of pop out that chest a little bit. Work that back with your arms. Open, close. Open, close. All right, this is where I'm gonna drop down my weight. We're gonna do, again, the bicep curl. 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it back. 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1, back. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Double time, just up and down, up and down. Here we go, we're gonna stop at halfway and we pulse again. After this, we're moving into bat wings, is what I like to call them. It's a full extension. We lift those arms up above our head, back down again. We're gonna keep it controlled and slow. Go ahead and drop that down. Roll out that neck a little bit. Here we go. We're gonna lift up, cross, bring it back. Again, lift up. We cross in the middle. Fight that gravity coming down nice and slow. We're gonna keep this slower pace, okay? we don't hurt those shoulders or elbows. But as you can tell, you're working your back as well. Lift. So I'm keeping my knees slightly bent and my legs are about hip width, okay? Shoulders again are rolled back in a neutral position. My shoulder blades, I want to press into my back, especially when we're coming down right here, okay? Lift up. Strong arms. Bring it back. Bring it back. We're gonna lift halfway. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back. 4, 3, 2, halfway. Bring it back. 4, 3, 2, halfway. Bring it back. 4, 3, 2. Bring it back. Here's your double time. Lift and back. Lift and back. Lift and back. All right, we're gonna drop it down to the floor, okay? We're gonna work our pecs. All right, yeah, 15 seconds here, a little less. We're gonna lay it back. I'm gonna concentrate on my pelvis, okay? It's tilted slightly so my lower back is pressed into our mat. Whenever we're laying down, I always wanna make sure that lower back is pressed. Okay, we're just gonna lift up and down, up and down. We're controlling our weights so that they are lifting right above us. Lift. You can even kind of do a little touch in the middle, down, a little touch in the middle. Control so that it's right above your chest. We don't want your arms and weights wobbling, okay? It's all about controlling those weights. You can even double up with these if you want. You could go heavier. I know your arms are, I'm sure, tired at this point, like mine are. This is another one where a lot of times you can go a little bit heavier with the movement. Got 15 seconds here. Make sure the lower abs are engaged by keeping that pelvis tilted, lower back pressed. Here we go, we're gonna lift, keep it lifted. We're turning it almost into a hammer curl. You're gonna bring it back and lift. Back and lift. You're working those triceps as well, down and up. Lower, down and up. Again, all about control. Try not to wobble those weights too much. Five more seconds here. Okay, we're gonna lift it straight above our head, so just down and up. This time, it's a little bit not right above our chest since our hands are switched. If they were like this, it would be more above your chest. We're gonna come right about that armpit level and lift, down and up, down and up. Ten more seconds here, and you are done with arms for the day. Great job. Here we go. Go ahead and roll it up, okay? We can push those weights off to the side, moving into our abs. Still gonna be working that back with some plank moves, okay? For now, we're coming back here, okay? Take these 5 seconds again, pressing that lower back into our mat. Here we go. We're gonna go into a hollow hold, okay? So I'm just gonna hold it here, okay? Upper back is off your mat, legs are lifted. As you can see, if my shirt allows it, my whole back, lower back is pressed into the mat. That is how we engage that lower core. If you feel like your pelvis is starting to tilt so that your back is starting to lift off the mat, just readjust, okay? Here we go. We're gonna go into a passe roll. So my foot is on my leg. I lift and crunch. Lift and crunch. So with that leg lifted, you're not only crunching the front, you're also getting the side right here in a crunch. Lift and crunch. Go ahead and switch sides. That's your last one right there. We're gonna come over into a screwdriver plank. Okay, arms are crossed right here. Come into your plank and we twist and reach. Bring the arm back under, twist and reach. Try to engage that core, keeping it nice and strong. Support that back with a nice strong core. You've been at it for 30 seconds. We got another 30. Go ahead and bring it back. Going into a Dolphin Plank, okay? Here we go. So you're in a plank. We bring that booty up and back. Up and back. Lift and back. Okay, drop it down. Switching it to our back again. Make sure that lower back is pressed. We've got leg circles right here. We lift up. We're gonna circle around. Last minute of your workout. Lift. Down, circle it in, lift. halfway down, or not halfway, basically almost down, but we're hovering right above that floor, using our lower core to stabilize those legs. Circle it around and up. Down, circle it around and up. And you can lower it. Go ahead and reach for the opposite walls. Stretch out that core. You are done for the day. Awesome job. Great workout today. I'm going to have you bring your feet together, okay? Palms facing up. Just want you to take some deep breaths. I want you to go ahead. We're going to come up into a happy baby, okay? So we've done this stretch multiple times now. You're going to grab the insides or the outsides. Okay, stretch out those legs. You can even kind of rock side to side. You should feel this in those hip flexors. A nice little stretch here. I want you to bring those knees together. Okay, hug them to your chest. Let's go ahead and stretch out that spine. We're gonna bring those knees to the side. I'm gonna reach for the opposite, or my arm is gonna reach. I'm gonna look for the arm on the opposite side. Go ahead and lift back up. Let's hug those knees again. Okay, and then bring it back to the other side. Reach. Go ahead and bring it back up. Okay, we're gonna roll it forward. Okay, let's stretch out those hips as promised. So you can always take it here. We have our leg come up and over, kind of almost looks like a pretzel. We're gonna bring our chest towards our knee, pressing those arms up so that our chest comes towards the knee, and you'll really feel it in those hips. Or if your legs can bend this way, okay, a little bit more, you can straighten out that back leg. Kind of prop yourself up and you'll feel that stretch. You can even go a little bit further by kind of lowering yourself into it more. Okay, let's go ahead and switch sides. So again, you can always do it this way, okay? Or you can do it how I was showing, leg bent, okay? Almost like you would if your knee was propped up, just how I just showed you. But this is our back leg is extended, okay? Kind of leaning into it. You can always lower yourself down to get into a more intense stretch or get deeper into the stretch. Just be careful with those joints, be careful with your muscles. You never want to overstretch. Your body is telling you it's reached its limit, listen to it. So we're gonna come onto our hands and our knees, our last stretch of the day. We're gonna stretch those rotator cuffs, okay? So I'm on my hands and my knees. I'm actually just gonna come palm up, reach back. Feel good on those arms. We worked them hard. You can always stretch your arms more to pass this video. Palm up, other side, reach back. Go ahead and bring it back. I want you to sit into a child's pose. Take some deep breaths. Good inhale. Exhale. Let's get one more in. Inhale. And exhale. Thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. We'll see you next time.